What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, with you here today in a loaner because, yeah, the big red machine, the old red pickup truck, I was driving it along earlier today and all of a sudden the brakes just went right out on me completely. Pedal to the floor, you know what I'm saying? So my day didn't start out so great there in that aspect, but you know what? Sometimes your days get a little bit better, except for when Dairy Queen still won't give you the burger that you're looking for. So you got to go with option number 2. And option number 2 this week is something a little bit off the beaten path, but I'll tell you what, it's already yielded magnificent returns. I'll be right back right after this with OTR. You are looking live at Andy's Carryout in the Columbia Pike Plaza. That's right, I'm back again where I was for pizza night with the Little Caesars. But this place really caught my eye last week, even though it's been here for years and I've been going past it. I've never been in it, so let's see what they have, shall we? And from Andy's Carryout, which features Chinese food, subs, seafood, and fried chicken, I got 3 items today. 2 of them could be considered appetizers, and 1 could be considered the main course, I suppose. Over here in the appetizers, we have number 1, which is a fried cheese wonton. I got 4 of these bad boys for $3.10. Looks like a nicely folded piece of phyllo dough or something like that. Phyllo, whatever you want to call it. Smells really good, and I bet you it has some nice hot cheese in there because this bad boy is hot. Next on the agenda, in the second packet, is an egg roll, but not just any egg roll. This egg roll is a cheesesteak egg roll. So apparently it's got steak and cheese on the inside, and this egg roll by itself costs $2.10. And we have the main course, which is nice and tightly wrapped up like a present, which is a cheeseburger sub. I got the 6-inch variety for $5.40. Looks like it's got a couple of rolled up patties in there, some lettuce and tomato, looks like American cheese, as well as mayonnaise. Smells fantastic. I hope it tastes just as good. All right, gang, I am back here on OTR trying to make the best of a bad day, and it's just starting to get better. Let me go ahead and pick up this cheese wonton that I showed you before. Show that to you next to my noggin the way I always do as the girls walk by and stare at me. There you go. Nice big shape, triangular if you will. Smells fantastic like I told you before. Can't be that bad. All right, let me go ahead and take a bite. As you can see, this is kind of like a white cheese. It's a cream cheese, I believe, and it tastes really good, guys. The outer crust is golden brown and just wonderful. And then the inside, that soft, creamy cheese, just sweet enough to make you say, but just savory enough to make you say, oh, an outstanding overall flavor combination. Hell of a start for Andy's Carryout. I'm giving this bad boy a full thumbs up. So, with that said, let me go ahead and move on to number 2 on the appetizers, and that is the steak and cheese egg roll, or cheesesteak egg roll. I forget what they call it on the menu, but it's a nice regular size egg roll. Looks just about like every other egg roll out there, except for it's a cheesesteak egg roll. You know what that means. It's got to be badass, right? We'll find out. Oh wow, man, this thing is awesome too. Where have I been? Why have I been sleeping on Andy's Carryout? Look at all the steak in that bad boy. Holy crap, and only for $2.10. This beats anything that 7-Eleven's got on their roller grill. The steak is sliced nice and thin. It's nice and juicy. The cheese is a little less than noticeable in some areas, but otherwise I think it's a provolone cheese that's in there from what I can taste. And I think it's kind of binded to the inside of the dough, or the wrapper if you will, which by the way is expertly fried, absolutely crunchy and scrumptious and fantastic. You know what? They're winning all the way around so far. I'm giving that a full thumbs up as well. Holy crap, guys. I might be hitting all kinds of home runs today here at Andy's Carryout, but you know what? When I came up here, I already had a Mountain Dew Live Wire, which is one of my favorite sodas in the world, here in the car with me, and I was drinking that, as you can see. But then when I went in there and I was looking over my drink options, a shining beacon arose, like a phoenix from the ashes, if you will, and oh Crystal Pepsi. The lady inside still has a whole case, and she says she'll hold as many as I want. I almost bought them all out at once, but holy crap, guys. This makes a bad day good no matter what. I'm so happy about this. Sometimes the simple things in life just make you the happiest. Let me go ahead and crack that bad boy open. Might be a couple months old. Didn't really get real much of a snap off of that when the cap came off, but oh no, I gotta have it, right? Still just enough fizz in there to tell you the truth. But I can't imagine I have my two favorite sodas in the car at the same time, guys. It's kind of like the mega powers collide. Yeah. I'm getting carried away. Let me go ahead and grab this cheeseburger before I have a stroke or something. Bring this thing closer to me. It came in two halves. They have a 6-inch and a 12-inch. I got the 6-inch, as I told you. I got Latuga falling out all over the place, but show that to you next to my noggin. Nice little chunky piece of meat there, guys. Rolled up beef patties. Seem to be pretty thin. I don't know if they're fresh or frozen. I couldn't tell you, but a place like this, probably frozen, right? All right, guys, let me go ahead and take a bite. All right, gang, so that cheeseburger sub is where Andy's carryout falls a little bit short, in my opinion. The bread is a nice sub roll. I like the flavor of it. Seems pretty fresh, but then things kind of fall apart. That lettuce is kind of like the end of the lettuce. It's not the freshest lettuce out there. The tomato was okay. Didn't get in the way. It tasted all right. The beef, though, is a little bit chewy. Maybe a bit overcooked. Might have been frozen to begin with and then cooked very quickly because the stuff came out very fast because the texture just really isn't there for me. The flavor is okay, though. It tastes like a nice bowling alley or greasy spoon cheeseburger, so that's okay. Putting all of that together, I think I'm gonna give it a 2/3 thumbs up. Not terrible, but definitely not the best. But the other two things definitely make up for it, guys. That egg roll and that wonton are absolutely fantastic. So glad that I tried those out today. So glad that I went to Andy's carryout so I could get Crystal Pepsi, and I'm gonna be back in the future to get more. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching. What I was referring to earlier, I tried to go to Dairy Queen. It's late here in the day. I didn't get to film until late because of my car situation, but I went to try to review for the second week in a row the A1 bacon cheeseburger, and yeah, they had it. I asked him if he had it. He goes, yeah, we have it. I go, okay, can I have it? No. The guy says it's only available between 11 and 4. I'm like, okay, the sale or the burger itself? He goes, the burger itself, because we're not participating and we have no way to ring it up by itself or at any other price but the $5 lunch. So no burger for you. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'm out of here. I don't think I'm going to be going back to that location. I can tell you that much. Bailey's Crossroads, Dairy Queen, you lost out, buddy, because I went to Andy's instead. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out everything on OTR coming up in the next couple of weeks or so. Going to the Nova Pro shows. That's right, 2 shows. On Saturday, the tryout show should be pretty big. Lots and lots of people there, guys. So many that you can't even name them all. But I do know that Cabana Man Dan is going to be there, as well as Dante Caballero. Lots of more stars that you may or may not have heard of. Trying to make the Nova Pro roster at the Life is Like a Box of Chocolates show this Saturday. I think it's either 3 or 3:30 p.m. So check out the Nova Pro Facebook page to find out for sure. And that will be rolling into the evening show, which is High Fidelity. And that's going to feature big matches such as Bobby Shields versus Eric Royal. There's going to be a big 6-man match with the Sandwich Squad teaming up with that old juke joint, Lucas Calhoun, to take on the Carnies, ladies and gentlemen, including Bo Crockett, who turned on Innocent Isaiah of Cutie and the Beast last month, ladies and gentlemen, and he's now part of the Carnies. There's also going to be John Kerman taking on Fred Yehai. Also, some ladies matches, including the returning Rachel Ellering taking on Angelus Lane. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a mixed or intergender tag, if you will, as Veda Scott and a Well, no, maybe it's not an intergender. We don't know yet. It hasn't been picked to find out, but it's going to be Veda Scott and a partner of her choice versus Faye Jackson and a partner of her choice, ladies and gentlemen. I just kind of have an idea that it's going to be intergender in my mind, but maybe not. Who knows? So, ladies and gentlemen, come down to the Annandale Volunteer Fire Department this Saturday for 2 big shows from Nova Pro Wrestling, and check out Nova Pro Wrestling at VA Wrestling. Also, check out the SAS Facebook group. Hundreds of the coolest people in the world are in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at BrandonRakeSAS. When you do, use the hashtag Snack Society all day, every day. That way you know what we're eating, and we know what you're eating too. So, in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.